Since the abolition of film censorship in 2002, Korean cinema has become increasingly bold. One example is this crime thriller based on real events. Upon release, it attracted over 1 million viewers in its first week and quickly topped the box office. Its shocking and brutal methods of murder left millions of women afraid to go out alone at night. Many viewers regard it as a new peak in crime films. Using crime and revenge as its core themes, the director exposes the flaws of the Korean legal system without holding anything back. In 2005, the city of Seocho was shrouded in fear and despair. In less than a month, 9 people vanished without a trace. There was no clear motive, no fixed location, and no specific time pattern. The only constant was this: whenever it rained, someone disappeared. Police investigations revealed that all the missing victims were women between the ages of 30 and 40. That was all the information they had. To prevent public panic, the police mobilized all available manpower to hunt down the killer. Detective Lee Tae-soo was one of them. One day, while he was lazily going through routine work, a new case suddenly came through the radio. He immediately rushed to the scene with his junior officer. At first, it appeared to be a simple hit and run, but a white object on the roadside caught his attention. When he realized it was a woman's mobile phone, Tae-soo instantly understood the fleeing driver was very likely the serial killer. The two followed the main road and soon found tire tracks leading into a forested area. This discovery further confirmed his suspicion. Meanwhile, the killer had already driven to a remote clearing. He roughly grabbed the woman by the legs and dragged her out of the vehicle. There was no emotion on his face. In his hand was an electric drill. He dragged the barely conscious woman into the woods. Before long, his body was soaked in blood. He closed his eyes, savoring the cruelty of the act. Back on the road, Tae-soo noticed a narrow path leading uphill. Judging by the direction of the tire tracks, he concluded that the killer had likely already left the area. The rain had kept the tracks fresh, meaning the suspect couldn't be far. They continued searching. Eventually, at a traffic intersection, they found the van. During inspection, Tae-soo discovered a small clump of blood-stained hair inside. His instincts immediately went on high alert. This driver was almost certainly the serial killer they had been hunting. Forensic analysis later confirmed that the inside of the van was covered in blood, and not from just 1 or 2 victims. Tae-soo was praised by his superiors, but at that moment, his phone rang. It was his brother-in-law, Seong-hyun. He said Tae-soo's sister had been unreachable since noon. Tae-soo tried to reassure him, suggesting her phone battery had probably died, but right after hanging up, a colleague identified the owner of the recovered phone. It belonged to Minju. Tae-soo froze. Rage consumed him. He stormed into the interrogation room and brutally beat the suspect, demanding to know his sister's whereabouts. The killer coldly replied, telling him to find out for himself. Desperate to confirm the truth, Tae-soo rushed to his brother-in-law's home. Under the pillow, he found a strand of his sister's hair. Seong-hyun already sensed the worst. Tae-soo could only comfort him and ask him to wait at home. As Seong-hyun flipped through his wife's photos, he recalled her mentioning a surprise she was preparing. Only then did he realize she had been pregnant. After a sleepless night, the DNA results finally arrived. The hair found in the van matched Tae-soo's sister. Police immediately launched a large-scale operation, searching both the crime scene and the killer's home. In the yard of the suspect's house, 3 female bodies were uncovered, but Tae-soo's sister was not among them. During interrogation, the killer remained indifferent, claiming he had no motive to kill. When police pressed him about the locations of other victims, he refused to reveal where the bodies were buried. The nightmare was far from over.